You scared?
Yes.
Me too. It's just rapid. Oh my God. Oh. Jacob, mate, what are we driving today?
It's the BMW M340i.
Got there in the end. Yes, this is the... Sorry, excuse me. Hello? Sorry, it's one of my lovely subscribers. Yeah, you want a BMW M3? What do you mean, you poor? Okay, well then you should get this. I just added in a bunch of sound effects to make that sound really cool and very convincing. That's right, we're here with the BMW M340i xDrive LCI. What does that stand for, Jacob?
I've lost control of my impulses.
Close, very, very close. It means life cycle impulse.
Oh.
Life cycle I get, impulse I don't really. Anyway, let's get back to this. This thing here will cost you about 105,000 Australian drachmi before on-road pricing, which is a decent chunk of change. But for what you get, it is insane. Like, I'm not even joking, this review is going to blow your mind. The power output, the luxury, and the updates, they're all really cool. Just like Jacob, getting cheap finance is pretty cool.
Oh, I thought you were going to call me cool.
You're almost there, but you would be there if you click the link in the description below or the pinned comment and take yourself to Driver. Driver is a comparison finance site. They are a fintech startup and they are consumer focused, so they bid for you and not for commission. That's pretty cool.
I like that.
So click the link below and get a free quote with no impact to your credit score either. That's a win-win-win.
Hell yeah.
Let's get into the review. All right, as always, let's start with how this thing looks and the front. What have they actually changed? Well, you can see these headlights here, they look incredibly similar. They are a little bit slimmer and they've also inverted the daytime running light. So now that, I don't even know, they went from an L to an inverted L. They do a really cool little dance though when you turn them on. It's like a little flash. It's like if I lifted up my shirt kind of flash. I like it. And they're really bright LEDs. And you can tell that this has the M Sport Pro package or whatever it is because it has these blue lines in there. That means that this thing has incredibly bright matrix LEDs. Very cool. The other thing they've changed is this, the grille. It looks pretty much the same, but it's actually a little bit bigger. You've also got active aero, so right now they're closed, but they do open when the giant 3-litre inline 6 needs some oxygen. So that's very cool. You've got a radar sensor there. That combined with these cameras up in the roof gives this one of the most advanced safety technologies out there. This thing can essentially drive itself on the highway. That's very cool. The BMW badge is looking a little bit dirty. Let me clean that one up. So coming to the side, and I think you're gonna get a better view of this new like gray metallic paint. It looks pretty cool, but I don't know, all grays almost look the same to me. You've also got some new wheel designs here. These are 19 inches. They're wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Very, very good tires, so I like to see that. And because again, this has the M Sport Pro package, I think it's what it's called, it's got bigger brake calipers as well. So that's also been updated. And you really notice that when we take this thing for a drive, you'll see just how good it is at stopping, which it kind of needs to be because my God, it's fast. Here we have the M badge. No, this isn't a real M car. This is an M Performance, which means it's pretty much at the M level of performance. Again, you'll see that. I just don't think there's any reason to go for an M3. We'll come back to that. The wing mirrors here now pretty much match that of an M3. So you've got that little swoop here for aerodynamics. It's kind of cool. It's just one of those telltale signs that this is a performance car. I like that a lot. Now, I don't think this thing has keyless entry, Jacob.
It's so confusing, honestly.
This is the key, right? I've gone through all the settings in the car. I cannot open it just by doing that. Of course, if I press the key, it works. I can even connect up my phone and do it that way, but I can't use this. I don't know if that's an issue with the car or if I've missed something or if it's just been deleted because of the semiconductor shortages, but that would be pretty disappointing if that is the case. It does have keyless go though, but I mean, for a car that on the road is like 120 grand, you kind of expect better. Again, let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong about that, but that would be a huge miss if it's not. You've also got a sunroof here, which is nice to have, especially on like a hot day like today. Although actually I just closed everything and put the aircon on full blast. More on the aircon later. I noticed the back windows aren't tinted, man.
No privacy glass. Lacking.
No, 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 BMW. No,
Naughty,
no, no.
naughty.
Naughty, naughty. Coming to the back, you've got apparently redesigned taillights. They look the same to me. M340i badge there, Jacob.
Wow.
That means that this thing is an M340i. By the way, I didn't mention this thing has an amazing 360-degree camera, one of the best on the market. It's really, really good. Down here, you've got this redesigned diffuser. I'm not sure if it's functional, but if it is, feels pretty cheap. You've also got new trapezoidal exhaust tips. Of course, these aren't real. The real exhaust tips are behind there. And this thing does sound pretty damn decent. Take a listen. The other hallmark of the M340i is this little spoiler lip on the back. It's kind of cute. Alrighty, so the interior of the BMW M340i. What have they updated with this new LCI Life Cycle Impulse?
Not much. Actually, quite a lot on the inside.
Ah, that's what I was waiting for. They have changed quite a lot. You see, now you get this new OS 8. They've moved away from iDrive 8 and moved to operating system 8. And I'll tell you what, it's a really good system. You can use the iDrive controller here, just like before, which is probably my preferred way to use it because it's really intuitive. Or you can use it as a touch screen, and it is so responsive, super high definition. It just feels like finally cars have caught up in terms of their technology, you know? That's what I like. My God, it's getting really hot in here. It's like a magnifying glass. It is very open and I have a lot of visibility, so I like that a lot. Back to what's new though, you also get an updated digital instrument cluster. This is now up there with some of the best. It's just super intuitive, easy to use. You can change the content, you can change the layout how you like. You can also very quickly change the heads-up display, which is a really nice feature to have, and it's a very bright heads-up display too. Not to mention when you change between your driving modes, you do get some pretty cool graphics there as well. Not the most customizable out there. Audi and Mercedes are more customizable, but I think I just prefer the implementation here. It's simple and it works. What else is new? Well, they've deleted the gear selector. And so now you have a little nub.
It's a knob.
It's a knob. That's what it really is.
It's a stub.
I don't know. I'm kind of sad they removed it because now you can't like use that to row through your own gears. It's, you know, you can still use the paddles here, which work well, but I don't know. I kind of miss it. You just kind of lose functionality than gain anything, which is, it's a shame. All right?
Yeah,
It's a
because
shame.
you're not going to store anything on top of it anyway.
You know what else is a shame, Jacob?
What?
And I know you don't care. They've moved the air conditioning controls to here, which, no, it's not the biggest deal. You just press climate menu, you can change it, and you're going to leave it on auto most of the time anyway, and so that's easy to adjust, right? I don't know. I just kind of wish it wasn't in a screen. Like, what if the screen doesn't work? I suppose it doesn't matter. Then the car's probably not working either. Let's be honest.
That was a silly comment.
That was like a rhetorical question that I asked.
You should feel bad.
I'm sweating. It's really hot.
Why don't you use the touch screen to turn on the aircon?
I did. They have kept the volume control here and you skip, and you've also got your defrosters there as well, though I'm pretty sure that's mandated that can't be within there. Here you have this like carbon effect. You can also get this with a fine wood trim, Jacob. Don't know if I'd do that though, it'd make you feel a bit old, especially with this like tan interior. I like this interior. You add wood though, and suddenly you're 95. As you can see, you get these beautiful leather seats. They're like, what would you say, 600 way adjustable?
Yeah, maybe 700.
Listen to this. Not only can you adjust the leg rest there, not only can you adjust the inflatable side bolsters, so when you're cornering this thing hard, as we're about to do in a second, you're really stuck in place. You can also lift up the headrest electronically, right?
That is luxury.
BMW doesn't want you to lift a finger unless it's... It's also got a stupid voice thing. I hate it. Go away. Leave me alone. By the way, you also get a Harman Kardon sound system in here. Sounds awesome.
How many speakers?
15 or something. I don't know. It's a lot of speakers. Blows my mind, but my mind is small. We can lift this up though. Ooh, well dampened. You do get a wireless charger there because this does have wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Good to have. Couple of cup holders there, USB port and a 12-volt socket. The door bins are actually pretty massive. The glove box is nice and felt lined and pretty big too. And the center armrest, nice, soft and padded. And there's heaps of storage within there as well. Oh, and a USB-C port. That's modern, bro. That's modern. By the way, I didn't mention the build quality. Oh, it is phenomenal. Everywhere you touch is nice. It's not like wrapped in leather, but it feels super duper good. And listen to this, Jacob.
Oh. Thud.
Thud. Okay, so coming to the back seats. Now, I'm 1'3".
Wait, it took me a second.
You're like, yes, he is. I'm 5'11". I have enough legroom. I have a decent amount of headroom, and tow room just doesn't exist. One of the downsides of getting a sedan over an SUV, please just get a sedan over an SUV. Please.
There's enough SUVs on the road.
There's too many. When there's like one person in a 7-seat SUV, maybe things aren't going too well in the world. You do have a couple of air vents here, a third zone of climate control, and a couple of USB-C ports. Beautiful leather in the back as well. And look at this. You get a nice center armrest with, look, a couple of cup holders there. All very nice and dandy. Oh, I didn't mention this as well. Check this out. Look at the M stitching as part of a M Sport Pro package. Enough of the interior. Let's check out what this thing can do in its bum.
Did you just say that?
Okay, so the Bavarian brand have done an absolutely phenomenal job with the boot. Electric tailgate, completely unnecessary. Jacob, have you been eating McDonald's again?
Guilty.
Inside, you have a huge amount of room. What is it, like 450 litres?
480, thank you very much.
Imagine how many goldfish you could fit in there.
About 3.
About 3. You can also pull down these seats here. You just pull this lever here, push, Same thing for the other side, And then you just get a silly amount of room in there. All very good, all very German. Good packaging.
Nice.
Engine time, let's go. This feature here is worth $10,000 alone in my opinion. Look at this. It does it itself, almost. Pretty good, but this is better. This is the renowned B58 3-litre inline 6-cylinder turbo engine. Whew, that's a lot of words. What you need to know about this though is it is one of the most tunable engines out there. It is also extremely fuel efficient and very reliable as well. BMW have done an amazing job here, and it's devastating that this is pretty much going to be the last of its breed. It puts out 285 kilowatt of power, 500 Newton meters of torque, and honestly man, I think that they're underreporting those figures. What do you think?
Oh, it feels way more powerful than that.
Oh my lord. Not to mention power is sent to all 4 wheels through a rear-wheel drive biased all-wheel drive system with a limited slip differential on the rear. What better way to test this out, friend, than by launching it?
I'm scared.
I'm scared too, let's do it. Okay, Fred, now we're gonna launch the M340i. BMW claimed that this will do 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds.
I was gonna say.
My brain is not working today. We do have our specialist timing gear here. What do you reckon it's gonna do?
4.3 they say, huh?
They say 4.3.
I'm gonna say 4.4.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say 4.2, because often they do underestimate how quick their car is. But in your favor is we've got us sitting in the car, that's 2 people.
Plus all your waters.
Plus my
Like 20 kilos.
Costco slab of water that I forgot in the back, okay?
And it's a little bit wet.
And it's a little bit wet. So the odds are in your favor.
Definitely.
Shall we launch it?
Let's.
All right, friend, fist me good.
Let's do it.
Are you scared?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh! Ah!
You were right.
Bobbity boobity.
Bobbity
bro.
boobity. 0 to 100 in 4.52 seconds.
Get out of here.
Let's drive this normally.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right.
Calmly, gently driving the M340.
Every
In
time
fact,
you say this, I'm scared.
in fact, let's put it into Eco Pro and let's just coast at 30 kilometers an hour to save fuel.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know, but quick note, this thing is really fuel efficient.
Surprisingly so.
But who cares? Drop a gear, let's go.
Oh! Are you serious? Oh my god.
Lost for words, frankly. Okay, okay,
Oh.
okay. Chill car. Oh, there's just something about this car that tickles me in all the right places.
It's the sound, I think.
It's the sound, although it does, to be fair, I've kept on the BMW iconic sounds.
Of course.
But even without it on, this inline 6-cylinder is rated as one of the best engines. It's not even coming from me. It just is one of the best 6-cylinders ever made.
Oh my god. Oh. I feel like this is faster than the M3 from like 2 years ago.
Bro, I keep stopping.
Should we give it another launch?
Yes, sport mode, traction, off 1, transmission in S, which we're already in. Let's do it, baby. Are you scared?
Yes.
Me too. It's just rapid.
Oh my God. Oh.
I'll tell you what, the brakes work really well.
I'm glad we have the M Sport package with those
Bigger brakes. Bigger brakes.
Discs.
This is messed up. All right, let's give this thing some sauce. I'll tell you what, it does have adaptive dampers. So when you put it into sport mode, it's got comfort or sport. With the damper settings, it becomes pretty sporty. You really feel it, but it's really good. It's also got a M Sport differential, which is on the back. So this thing also has xDrive, which means it's all-wheel drive, and combined you have a rear-wheel drive biased all-wheel drive with the ability to put power down.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh, really well. Note to self, don't brake around a corner, you idiot.
I was getting ready to hold on for dear life. In fact, I might just do that.
Now, as we're stuck behind the world's slowest Mazda 3, the steering as well, super heavy when you're in this sport mode, but it feels so precise, so direct.
Oh, thank God. Are they actually pulling over to let us through?
I think so. It's probably that
because it was that
wiggle.
wiggle.
Violent wiggle we just did. Fair enough, that would scare me too. Oh
my God.
Oh.
And the sound, oh my God.
The exhaust,
pops and crackles.
the exhaust, right? It's popping and it's cracking and popping. It's cracking and popping.
I think you just invented a new word.
Mate, that's what this car is all about. Sauce and poplin.
Oh my God.
The brakes are really good. Can we launch it one more time up this hill?
Do we have to? I feel like I'm all launched out right now.
Bro, nothing says sauce more than launch. Tickle. Fuck, tickle me, quickly. Ah! The car gave up. We didn't even launch it.
Oh my God.
Okay, saucy corner, saucy corner.
Oh God.
That really
What's going on right now? Oh.
Oh. Losing the back end a bit.
Oh my God.
We forgot to turn traction back on, but that's okay.
Oh, this thing is so fast. Oh my God.
But you know what's crazy, right? Let's put traction back on. We'll put the car back into comfort. Chill.
Yeah.
The ZF 8-speed transmission, torque converter, amazing.
Bipolar.
The fact that it can even have launch control, because usually you don't want it in a torque converter, it's not good for it. The fact it's even got it and it can manage that whole system, sweet.
I mean, this car is next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
What?
Like, I can't believe.
Okay, friend, would you rather this or spend like $80,000 more to get the M3?
No contest, I would take this. I don't need the M3.
Not with this.
If you've got this kind of performance, you would not desire the M3. You wouldn't need it.
You don't need it. And I can tell you that, having spent quite a lot of time in the M3, amazing car, and yes, it would be so much better around a track, etc., etc. Like, this feels almost in every way as much an M3 as that car.
Oh, 100%. And a few years ago, we would have called this an M3. BMW would have sold this car as an M3. And I reckon it looks better than an M3. Maybe controversial opinion.
You don't like the grille?
No, I don't like it as much. I think this, it looks more classic BMW, which I like.
I would agree with you. But I still really like the look of the M3. One more bit of sauce. It's more performance than anyone could ever need. And with that, let's get into our final thoughts. Let's. Okay, so final thoughts on the BMW M340i, the LCI. Is it worth it? Yes, 100%. Like, no joke, I would without a doubt buy this over an M3, even if I had the money and I would save the other like $50,000, the delta between them. And by doing so, I'd take myself on like 6 European holidays. Although if you're this wealthy, it probably equates to like half of one. I don't know, man, this thing is awesome. What do you think?
Honestly, I would rather this over an M3.
Yeah.
It's more understated, it's a bit more of a sleeper. It's everything you need.
I totally agree. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, just below that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We would love to have you around. If you guys need finance, click over there. You will get the best deals, I promise you. And if you want to see how the M240i, this thing's baby brother, performs, click over there now. Jacob,
Ciao for now.
ciao for now.